Hey guys, welcome to today's vlog. Today is Thursday morning. It's around 8 a.m. and I have little Lolo here and she possibly has an ear infection. We will see really soon because I did make her an appointment this morning and she will be able to see her doctor at 9:50, so that way we can just make sure. So basically since yesterday late afternoon she's been tugging at her ear just a ton. She was just doing it right there, but she's just been doing it non-stop and she's like fussy off and on. She's fussy like when she's grabbing her ear. She really would not sleep yesterday. She just wanted to be like upright, and even in the baby carrier she would not sleep. But she's just, yeah, so I don't know. I hope to heck like that it's not an ear infection and maybe it's just nothing. I know that some babies grab at their ears when they're overtired or teething, but number one, I don't think she's teething. She's only 3 months old. I know it's possible, but Alyster, he didn't get his teeth till very late, so I kind of assume that will happen with her, but I could be wrong there. I just don't really think it's teething. But also, I thought at first it was because she was overtired because she wouldn't nap like at all. It was going into like 5 hours before I got her to nap, and then that nap like didn't last too long. But anyways, it's gone on all night, so I figured it was best to get her an appointment today on Thursday rather than waiting till like tomorrow, Friday, which is too close to the weekend, and I am scarred from the last time she was sick when we went out on Friday because it ended up making us stay at the hospital all weekend just because it was like the weekend, and getting testing back and stuff like that is awful on the weekends. Anyways, so we're gonna go check it out. I mean, she's honestly pretty happy in between, but you know what? She was super happy when she had the UTI. The only reason that we took her in was because she had a fever, and it was a pretty low-grade fever for her. Also yesterday, her temp did get up to 99.3, which also I know is not a fever, but that's pretty much what it started with when she had the UTI. It was super low grade. So I took her temp when she woke up today and it was normal. It was like, for her, she usually has 97.4 armpit reading, so I think that's what it was. Anyways, we'll update a little bit later when we get to the doctor's. Boop boop. Hi. Hi. Oh no, you found a camera. Okay, baby girl, it's the appointment time. Yeah, let's go see what they say. We didn't have time to give her a nap before because she wasn't falling asleep, so I hope she falls asleep in the car, but she doesn't usually do that, but hopefully. Okay, take a nap in the car. Thank you. Alright guys, we are here. She slept the whole ride, which is amazing because she never sleeps in the car, so I'm so glad that she got a little nap. It does take close to an hour to get here, so it was a decent nap for her. And she seems okay right now. I feel like she's grabbing her ear less today than she was last night, but it's not going to get her to get checked out. At the doctor's. Oh, I already told you guys. She is 11 pounds 3 ounces. That's with her clothes on, but that's awesome. 11 pounds. They just did all her vitals and everything's good. So her temperature was 98. That was an armpit reading. So if you didn't know, you're supposed to add 1 degree for armpit readings. So really it's 99. So not technically a fever. I think for babies 3 months and under, 100.4 is considered a fever. I think that changes from when you get older. I don't remember. Anyways, all I know is 99 is a little bit high for her regular. She's usually right at 97.4 for armpit, and it was right at 98, so not that much higher. But anyways, we're here, so we'll wait and see what the doctor says. Hopefully it will just be a clear answer as to what it is. I really hope it is. Yay guys, it's good news. No ear infection. She has very tiny ear canals, so it was hard for them to look in her ears, but the doctor actually went and grabbed another doctor just for a second opinion. But they both said that it does not look red in there. It looks totally fine. And she does have a bit of a runny nose, which I forgot to note. And since Allie just had a cold, they just suspect this is a cold and that maybe she has like kind of sinus pressure, which is kind of making her grab her ears. So we basically are just going to treat it like we would a cold and maybe do some saline drops and use the bulb to get any, you know, mucus out before nursing. And she has been pulling off a ton when nursing and even when I've given her a bottle, and so that would explain why, probably because it's kind of a little bit harder for her to breathe. It just wasn't super obvious, even though I noticed she had a little bit of a runny nose. But when I saw her grabbing that ear, you know, I just instantly was like, this has to be from her ear. But I'm happy that we came in just to make sure. And so she also said that it would be typical to see a little bit of a fever with a cold. And so she said for her age at 3 months old, anything that's up to like 101.5 would be like okay to see. Nothing to worry about, you know, unless it's raising up or unless she's having trouble breathing or lethargic, those kind of things. But it was good to get that guideline because oh, she's humming when she's nursing, and that's my favorite thing Allie used to do. But yeah, because anything under 2 months, fevers are very alarming and like you need to take your baby in right away. And you know, we just got over that 2-month mark, and so now she said now that she's at 3 months, fevers are not going to be as alarming, so that's really relieving. And she just said, yeah, just do all the things that I can do to help her with a cold and keep an eye on it. Unless anything gets worse, then she's good. So anyways, I'm letting her nurse right now, and then we are going to go home and hopefully she can get in a better nap. And now that I know that she has a cold and she's definitely must be pretty congested, you know, maybe I can help her get a nap in a more upright position.
No, you act first.